Probably.
Are you looking for a different kind of podcast? How about informative and clean? It will make you laugh. Scout and Trey, yeah, that's what we do. We got a little funny thing, keeping it true. Hey, we take your topics and all your ideas and bring in a guest and we answer them there. Then we make a freestyle rap and do it for you. Yeah, that's what we do. Yeah, that's what we do. Yep, flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you, flows to you. This is what we do now. This is what we do. Say it flows to you.
Hey guys, sorry,
Hey.
I'm still this. Hey, and one more time.
What's
Hey,
up?
hey guys,
Nope.
welcome to
Unmute
the
him one
show.
more time.
Oh, I'll mute him one more time. Okay. All right, he's good. Say
Yeah,
hi.
Can you hear me? Good? Hey,
Yeah,
how
you're
y'all
good.
doing, y'all?
Gang, gang.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Hi
gang.
guys, welcome to the show. I hope you're having an awesome day. I'm doing a new thing, so it's still not fancy enough for me yet, but hopefully next week we'll be all fancified. But I just decided that we're gonna do use this from now on. So, but we got stuff. It looks nice. Trey has flows to you in his back room, so that looks sweet.
That's right.
And yeah,
I like
and we
it.
have an
Hey, it's
amazing
dope.
guest. We have
Yeah,
Ynez. How you doing, man?
floating
Hey, thank
icon.
y'all so much. It's an honor. I'm doing good, brother. Doing good. How y'all doing?
I'm awake. So
I'm alive.
I feel that. I feel that. Look,
smoothest thing about
it's
my situation. So how are you, Trey? How's
I just
everything
had,
going?
just had to yell at my roommates because they don't realize I'm live on a podcast. They're literally
it's
right
like,
next to
hey,
my
be
room.
quiet. We're live. We're live.
Yeah.
We are live. Please, quiet on the set.
I only have a door blocking me from the rest of the world, so
Heck yeah.
I'm doing okay. I'm breathing, but yeah, just excited to be on the show tonight. So
Awesome.
I appreciate you
Awesome.
coming on, man.
Hey, it's an honor to even be on here again. Thank y'all so much. It's
Yeah.
dope. Solid.
Yeah, no,
Sweet.
I thought what's happening right now? What was that?
What was what?
Yeah, no, I think that it is amazing to have you on. As I said, we were prepping for the show, and you were giving me ideas of what you wanted to talk about. I was inspired because I'm like, man, I really need to work harder on the things I love. And so when you were talking about just hard work and determination, I was like, man, you know what? I need to hear that. So if nobody else wants to listen to the show today, the show's for me, So you should know that.
No,
You're here to inspire me today. So it
course,
doesn't really
hey.
matter if anybody else listens, even though it looks like we have a few people watching. So that's
Nah, man, it's always good to inspire people. I'm like I said, I'm still learning to this day, in this industry and just in life itself, growing up. So it's always good to kind of just inspire and be inspired myself as well.
Yeah. Hey Trey, are you awake and alive? You kicked all your roommates out. Hey, you didn't add lights to your Punisher skull like you told me you were gonna.
Well, surprisingly, I have not had time or the funds to do that, but I would love to light it up a little bit more. It stinks because like it's in the back, so if it was closer to me, or like I could hang it literally right next to me, you'd be able to see the LEDs. But it's in the back and it's right underneath my LEDs. But it still looks dope. And my
I see it.
It's amazing.
I see it. Look, I'm a big Punisher fan, and I'm hoping that Marvel brings John Bernthal back as Frank Castle in the MCU.
Please. So
Look.
I'm a huge Frank Castle fan. I mean, goes way back. I mean, my stage name at one point in time was Trey the Punisher. It's now DJ Sound Effects, but
Hey, I love it, bro. I love it, man. Punisher is, I mean, obviously he can't with what's going on in the world, it's kind of like, but like he is a legit hero, and people don't really understand his methods. So it's like I can't
Ending
get
all
any better than
crime,
that.
ending further crime, I guess.
Exactly. It's like, oh, he shot somebody in the head, but he saved that woman down the street from
Yeah.
getting raped by that guy.
He was being righteous, yo. I don't know what
You
you're
know?
talking
Totally
about.
right.
Heck yeah.
Well, what y'all didn't know is this whole show is now gonna be about the Punisher, so I'm excited.
Yeah,
I have
we're
Frank
gonna have to get
Castle.
back on that.
I have him on the show right now. No, that'd be so dope.
John Bernthal, wow, okay.
John Bernthal is
Frank-
now on our show.
I'm choked
Hey guys,
up.
here you go.
I need to go switch shirts real quick.
I wish I was packing with that much producer skills.
Wow.
Like know that
shoot.
about y'all, and then I had him as a friend to ask to come to my podcast. All of those things would have been awesome. So,
Oh my gosh.
but hey, what are our highlights of the week, guys? So, Trey, what's your highlight of the week?
Well, what is my highlight of the week? Let's see. You might have to get back to me because I'm
Okay.
cooking one up right now.
What do you think, Ynez? You got your highlight?
I came back from. I've really been just quarantined at the house, just prepping the film. And we just barely got back from Houston last weekend. I'd never been to Galveston, so that was pretty fun. Being able to film over there in that area, and you know, just being able to go to the beach and see cool things. But as far as like this week, finally got to.
Oh, yeah, I should probably tell you. Nobody knows about your week. So in theory, you could have said anything that happened in the last 30 years of your life. So
in one
Heck yeah. Heck
you're
yeah.
like, you know what? I met Kanye West, even though it was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, you know, I shook hands with Kanye, like just and they don't even say nothing.
yesterday.
That's the trick. I usually tell people that beforehand, but now I'm doing it live because now it's ruining the magic of the show. Dang it. But anyway, so just what's your headline for the what is your headline for the week? Something cool, something that sounds outrageous.
Something you'd say in one sentence.
I mean,
or one
how about that thing you just put on Facebook?
Oh, you're talking about Good Morning America?
Yeah. Well, do something, make that sound dope, and then tell us the story in a second. Just say that. Good Morning America. That's great.
I got a Good Morning America. Finally got the
Yeah.
call for that. So.
That's
man, that's awesome, dude.
See? There you go.
What?
So,
I don't want to say a highlight, but that's cool.
do you want me to do a headlight, Trey?
Yeah.
My highlight of the week is. Oh no, you think that I would be prepared for this?
I blame
what is my highlight? Oh man, many
I
highlights.
do the show. This is my bit. You think I would have it prepared? Highlight of the week.
I got one. So
All right, go for it.
I know someone who is currently eating a full bag of crickets. Like live crickets.
That was a great highlight.
Wow.
Man, y'all got me good. I have to have something.
Time to wear a striped sweater is right now. I'm joking on your striped polo. I'm messing with you.
Are you done?
I'm done. Are you ready?
Are you done? No, I'm not ready. I'm not prepared at all for the show.
Frank Castle's coming out looking.
Yeah. My highlight of the week. My highlight of the week is okay. I got it. I have decided to release new episodes of Hunter x Hunter myself.
Ooh, what?
Okay.
All right. What do you think? Tell us your story, Ynez. Good in America. What's up? What's the real sneeze? Steve, or as much as you can tell us.
I got to audition for this military film called Bogota, and I got casted as the lead. Antoine Fuqua, who has directed Southpaw. He's directed Training Day. Equalizer. He casted me in it.
You got to be joking. What?
It's a great team, and there's so much that your agent always gives you that talk, like you can only announce stuff when it's like when they give you the confirmation for it. So I got the confirmation finally, kind of. I can't really go into full detail, but
Yeah, you're good.
I'll be going to Bogota in the spring for about 3 months. Bogota, Colombia. I'll film there, come back around like June 30th. And then we're going to be going on Good Morning America to start advertising and promoting the film. So that will be like the first, I guess, interview to promote the film. So that's going to be pretty exciting.
That's awesome, dude. That is awesome. That's pretty good. We should
so
go ahead
sick.
and go last. Both ours are terrible to me, but all right, Trey, what do you think?
Yeah, so I know a guy who's eating a full bag of crickets right now, and it's my gecko downstairs. So
That's fair.
I have a crested gecko, and he's thriving in his cage downstairs. Actually, my roommate's room. But he's chilling out there. He's one of the coolest pets I've ever owned. He's like, they call them eyelash crested geckos because they have these frills in their eyes that make them have eyelashes. And they're not black or anything, so they don't actually look like eyelashes, but they're just like frills. And so he's nomming on some crickets right now, and enjoying life. So yeah,
that's solid. He's living his best life.
Yeah. And he's I don't know, going on 7 or 8 years now, and they live up to 15. Yeah, they live up to 15. Apparently, I didn't sign that when I signed the paper. I didn't see that when I signed the paperwork. So
it's kind of like, oh man, do I kind of want to make
it's not expensive to upkeep at all, but I was just like, man, I didn't realize you're gonna be living this long.
You're still around? You're still breathing, brother?
Yeah, I've had a ton of pets in the past, but this one is definitely the longest one I've had.
Is it terrible that I could say that about my 3-year-old? I'm pretty proud. Like my wife was like, "We're pregnant again." I'm like, "Sweet, I've already made one live. This is great. I can do this a second time.
Heck yeah,
let's go."
Oh my god.
And he does not. I do not feed my child crickets. But I do know a few guys that actually that make money making cricket protein, and they actually sell pounds and pounds of people that are buffing out with cricket protein. So
I've heard that really does work. So it's like, I don't know if I would ever do it, but
fast forward to
that
6 months from now when you're actually a spokesman for them.
Oh my god.
Cricket protein, my favorite. Check out these abs. No.
Get your crickets today.
People, I mean, it's not uncommon for people to eat like fried crickets and stuff. It's gross, but I mean, they'll have them like, it's not freeze dried, but they will like somehow cook them to where they're almost like chips. And I'll try them, but like I've seen in like when I've gone to Gatlinburg, Tennessee, they'll have like mealworms and stuff in like a thing, and it's like cheddar, and it's crazy because you'll never know because they taste just like chips. Whatever. It's not the worst thing you could put in your body, but
yeah, of course.
Yeah. So even though Hunter x Hunter started out in 2001, and they rebooted it to 2011, and then it went from 2011 to 2014. Just for your heads up, anyway. I just started watching the show, and I got stuck at the middle of the Chimera Ant process. But then
everyone stuck there. I don't understand.
No, because the reason they're stuck there is that's as far as Netflix goes. Well, that's as far as Crunchyroll goes.
Oh, that's right.
And they don't release the last season and a half. And luckily Mr. Jaime Pina, all of our mutual friends, he helped me get to watch the entire season until the last episode where he actually I don't want to spoil it, but he meets his dad.
Don't say it. Don't say
it. But then I also watched the movies, and so now I'm fully caught up with Hunter x Hunter. And then this week I did my first animation for an intro for somebody's video, and so I've decided that because I can do animations now, I'm just going to do the next seasons of Hunter x Hunter.
Right. Okay.
Let's do it. Hey, solid, bro.
Awesome. We're talking to Matt House, and we're gonna be producing the new.
That's awesome.
I can only do stick figure animation at the moment, but I'll get there. I believe in myself.
It's called hiatus right now because the long running joke is the creator has, and I don't blame him. I mean, manga artists and authors, like, which most of the time the author is the artist, the illustrator. They work, so they want a chapter a week. And most companies want a chapter a week for a manga. And so for those who do not read manga or watch anime, the amount of effort it is for someone to put in a chapter a week is insanely strenuous, because especially where they're at in their trade is like they have to ink in everything they draw. They have to make sure the papers are ready. They have to make sure like everything, all their ducks in a row. It's insane. I could go on and on about that, but like, it was just a lot of work. And so he hasn't finished it yet.
Yeah, and he's running a production company, if I remember correctly. Like it's not just sitting around doing something. Like he's so popular at what he's doing. He has other projects to do. But anyways, it's a good show. But that Chimera Ant thing is pretty rough.
It is,
and
for the show.
And at the end, I said at the end they make it better, because then it gives the characters new life, and then that's cool. But yeah. Anyways, all right. Well, that was an extremely long intro for no good reason. And thank you so much, Ynez, for being on the show. It looks like we got your mom here, so that's exciting.
Hey, mom.
Hello. Right?
Hey, mom. How you doing? I love you, mom. That's my mama.
She said we were funny, so she's already one of my biggest favorite guests, favorite fans. And then Sandy says hello.
Hey, hello, Sandy. Man, I miss y'all. Look, there she goes with the baby face. Look, guys, I have a full beard all the time, and I had to shave it. It's growing back, so everybody, it's going to be back in about a week.
Well, it's okay. You just didn't want to have to hold your beard game versus me and Trey's awesome beards.
Exactly. So, I didn't want to have to compete with that, because then I'd have to log off quickly. Like,
yeah.
I gotta go.
Dog, I'm already pretty sure that your beard is way nicer than I actually saw pictures of your beard. Yeah, you beat us.
Look, Carrie, no one eats crickets here. I'm just saying it's not uncommon, as in it's a thing. It's not a thing in Kentucky. I'm just saying, leave me alone, Carrie.
This is sweet. Your mom says she loves me more, so I appreciate that. I love you too. You're amazing.
I'm gonna get a call from her later on.
Something's wrong.
That's not what I meant. Yeah, this is my show. Everything rates around me. So, no, I'm just playing. But anyways, yeah, she said she almost didn't recognize you because of your beard. So that's funny. There you go. That's very, very funny.
Yeah. Oh man, this is a different. This is not Robert. This is not Ynez. This is a twin. And that's what's going on.
We got your stunt double. Is what you're telling us? Like,
stunt double.
We couldn't get the real Ynez for the show, so we got a stunt double. So
he wasn't picking up, so I had to step in for him.
Yeah. But yeah, so nice to see you, Mr. Stunt Double. And DJ, do you have a quiz for me in the stunt double?
I actually do have a quiz for you guys today, if you're ready.
Look, Robert is always ready for quizzes, but me personally, I'm kind of like, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna wing it. So let's get it.
Well,
I ain't walking away.
I'm ready.
It's quiz time.
Whoa.
I hope you guys are ready, because we got an interesting one for you today.
Let's go. I'm gonna beat you. I'm gonna win.
As
You're
I'm
going down, Ynez.
You ain't ready.
Okay. So for question number 1, and this will go to Ynez first. So, and this is multiple choice, by the way. And the way we do this on Flows for You is whoever has the most points at the end wins. You guys will both get a chance to answer the question, and we'll do scoring accordingly. So, question number 1. They get summers off, and oblivious to the fact that, and the quiz, by the way, is jobs that are actually harder than you might think. So they get summers off, and people are oblivious to the fact that many spend the remaining 9 months of the year working an average of 53 hours per week and earning between $41,000 and $47,000 per year. So your options are, as my phone wants to unlock, because I have the answers right here for you, is A, a plumber, B, a public school teacher, C, a toy maker, or D, a flight director.
I gotta go with public teacher because I've heard
Okay.
that from numerous people.
Okay.
So we're gonna go with
Jason,
that.
what do you think?
I was thinking, well, you said toy maker, so you meant Santa. Is that correct?
It could be.
Like the elves, like the elves.
That
I
is
mean, it
true.
could be.
That is true.
So I would say elves, and I don't think they actually get paid. So I think they kind of messed up on this one. So I'm gonna go E elves. E for elves.
Yeah, see, I don't think that was actually a answer for the quiz, but I'll let you go with toy maker, and that's actually the incorrect answer because public school teacher is the correct answer. So congratulations, Ynez.
Thank you.
And I am saying
It's
your
all
name
good,
correctly,
brother.
right?
Yes, sir. Thank you so
Okay,
much, by the way,
awesome.
for that.
Yes. So on to question number 2. Jason, you're up at it first.
All right, I'm ready.
So it's a fairly dangerous job with very long hours, and
Public
you're away
school
from
teacher.
home. Say what?
Public school teacher.
Technically, that's true.
I'm killing it today.
Yep.
Guys. I'm really on a ball. I don't know what's
You
going
on
on.
a roll. Get a
I'm
slow
really not
clap,
this
just
funny.
So it's a fairly dangerous job with very long hours. You're away from home and your family for long stretches of time and under some pretty intense pressure to hit deadlines. And is it A, a flight attendant, B, a traffic officer, C, a long haul trucker, or D, a circus performer?
I'm gonna say C, long haul trucker.
A long haul chuckle is actually not one of the answers.
I'm a long haul chuckler.
Okay.
I can.
You're going with
chuckle
C. All right, Ynez, same question.
Long haul trucker. That sounds about right because you said the extreme measures. This is what, extreme deadline?
Yes.
Yeah, and it seems like a yeah, for sure C. So
Okay. Are you sure?
that's my final answer.
All right, because you'd be correct. So congratulations. You guys are moving on. Jason has 1 point. Ynez has 2.
Hey,
So with
It looks like
Oh, you're
Sandy
trying
was
to-
right, and Carrie also believed that was right.
hey, I see. Y'all got
Mary,
it right
Mary
too.
did not get it correct, but I appreciate the try.
Mama, it's okay. It's all good. It's all love. It's all love, Mama.
So for our third question, Ynez, you got it first. And so it's a job where you're responsible for hundreds of lives as you go about your day. Being a blank may sound like fun, but when you consider how much stress and pressure these men and women are under while performing the job, it might not sound like such a fun gig. Is it A, a police officer, B, a pilot, C, a professional gamer, or D, a train conductor?
Oh, that's a hard one.
You know what? The obvious answer would probably be A, but I'm gonna go with B.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with B.
Jason, same question.
I'm gonna go D, train conductor.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, I feel good about that. I have no idea. This is a good question. I should read the comments before I answer the question, then I can get them right.
Probably.
But anyways,
It's
That would be
rough.
cheating, though. So
I'm just working, guys.
we have to talk that out after the show. So it is actually a pilot. So Ynez has 3 points so far, and Scout only has 1. Congratulations.
Oh,
Jason, you can still bring it back. We've got a couple more
Wait.
questions left.
I heard flight attendant.
Yeah, that was in the last question. So anyway, as we're moving on, yeah, that was one of the answers for question number 2. Flight attendant, traffic officer, long haul trucker, or circus performer.
Okay.
All right. So for question number 4, now, and this goes to Jason first. Don't let the camera fool you. You show up, you say your lines, and you go back to your trailer. Depending on your role, it may require much more than that. Is it a newscaster? Is it being a pro wrestler, being an actor, or being an animal tamer?
Dang it, those are all hard. That's a hard one. So you put this one in to make me fail, Trey, and I know it because I'm
We'll
going to
find
say
out.
pro wrestler, but it's probably animal trainer. But I'm still sticking with pro wrestler.
Okay.
Pro wrestler, because that's my feel.
Pro wrestler. All right. Ynez?
oh man, that is so hard, man. Because it's like
I know.
I want to go with pro wrestler too, but something's just gravitating me towards actor for some reason. It's like I had this dream of being an actor, waking up and just saying, "Look, I'm gonna be an actor. I'm gonna get in front of a mirror and just say I can do this." So I'm an actor.
Okay,
Right. I think
and
you're
you'd
wrong.
be correct.
Oh, dang it.
You'd be correct. It is being an actor.
I don't know what it is.
I guess I should have realized the theme of the show and went with the answer, but for
I
wrestler,
mean, you
that's
can't
hard
win them
work,
all,
guys.
or any of them, Jason.
When you're
You can't win
acting,
them all.
Ynez, you don't get body slammed and you don't get people like breaking your wrist.
Well,
Like that's real life in wrestling.
Stunt doubles, dude.
It hurts. That's harder work. I'm just saying, Trey. I'm just saying. This is
All right,
so I
here's
see
the
how
thing.
you feel, Trey. You lost like 50 quizzes in a row. I see now you're getting the chance to make me lose.
Anyway, as
doesn't
I was
feel
saying. Yeah, no, I am trying to get back at Jason because he's made me look like a fool more than once on the show, 65 times to be correct. But anyway, so yes, so this is actually our last question, and this is for the coup de grace, the mansion and the yacht.
Right.
Preferably neither of those have COVID. So anyway, this you could take this home, Jason. This could be your winner.
All right, let's
I'm
go.
just
This
saying.
could be it.
So this stressful job has lasting effects.
Podcaster.
Yes, podcasting. That is it. You actually win, Jason. So congratulations. This is all you win. Good job. Anyway, as I was saying,
Make it rain.
it's a stressful job with lasting effects. This job is insanely stressful and can have lasting psychological effects. You see the worst of society and have to get your hands literally and figuratively dirty. Is it A, being a plumber? Is it B, being a maid? Is it C, construction worker? Or is it D, law enforcement?
Bro. You gave us a thought process there. And you gave us the answer, and I have nothing. I'm gonna go with yeah, that's a good one, Carrie. Carrie says, hey, speaking of this, Jason, tell that Jim Carrey when he was playing Andy Kaufman where he got slammed by Jerry the King Lawler, the actual guy. So she's right. That was the hard one. Did anybody here watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movie?
Yes.
Jim Carrey was awesome in that movie. Anyway.
Yeah.
He was.
I actually like the movie. So anyway, back to the task at hand.
Sorry.
Ynez, this one goes to you first.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with D.
You going law enforcement?
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm just gonna go with it.
Okay. Jason,
All right.
same question. Do you need it said again?
I'm gonna go with Andy Kaufman. Oh, sorry. Construction.
No, see,
work.
that's actually not an option. So
Construction work.
a construction worker. Are you sure?
Am I sure? I was a construction worker, and it was life or death when it came to me. Mainly my own life and death, but still. Yes, construction worker.
And it is law enforcement. Congratulations, Ynez. You just won our quiz today.
Wait, so that hint gets his hands literally dirty? Are you saying dirty cops? Is that what you're saying?
No, they have to go to crime scenes.
Oh, okay. Get it. Sorry.
Yeah. No, hey, brother, much respect, man. You did good. It's all good.
Appreciate it, man. You did better. You got 5 points, so you win the quiz. And Jason didn't have a chance anyway, but you did great, man. So
that was an awesome quiz, Trey. You did a great job, man.
No problem, man.
That was a pretty tough.
It wasn't
quiz,
even last
honestly.
second or anything. I had to take like 20 minutes to make it. So
Yeah. Hey, I've took less time.
anyway.
But anyways, so one of the things that we were talking about, well, the thing of this whole episode's title is getting better at what you love. And when you were talking to me about that, you were saying that you're just the kind of person that you're a hard work and determination person. Like you want to get better at your craft, and that's important to you. Why do you think that is? What is that inside of you that makes you the kind of person where hard work and determination is one of the first things you think of when you think of how your year could get better?
I think because of accountability. I feel like, if I can hold myself accountable, like, waking up when my alarm goes off for workouts or, being 20 minutes early for an audition, or going that extra mile for prepping for a role, whether it's physically or mentally. I think that's very key. And not just that, outside of my job, just my everyday life. Just I, having a strong work ethic will take you so much farther in life compared to somebody that's just going to be lazy and doesn't want to do anything with their lives. Not trying to bash anybody or anything like that, but I just feel like when you have a strong work ethic and you are dedicated to the cause, it takes you further in life in many ways that you really wouldn't expect at first, you know, because you're just kind of like, dang, like, I don't want to get up, you know, I'm tired, but you have to push through that in life. I feel like with any job, really, hats off to the construction workers and to nurses and just those people that are putting in those long hours. It's people like that, you know, people that become millionaires, billionaires, you know, all, you know, the people that are just making so much money. It's because they're hard workers. They dedicate themselves to hard work. And I think that's, even though I felt like I've had a strong work ethic since I was a kid, I want to just continue to get better every single day and every single year. So that's definitely a huge goal, is just having a stronger work ethic than I did last year.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I mean, again, if you're going to want to be one of the top tier actors, that's the thing you have to do, right? Like you have to put yourself, I mean, just maybe because this year I just think about Chadwick Boseman and just that, like the work ethic that dude had. And then to find out all the stuff that happened, that he was still spending the hard work that it takes to do movies while dealing with cancer. Like that's insane to me. And that again shows me an amazing work ethic. And I always loved the actor before, but then finding out even more about the man as he passes, man, it just made me respect him even more than I did. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring emotions.
Ooh, yeah, dude, it's man. Oh man, that's for him to be able to look the way that he did in Black Panther. In 21 Bridges, he just looked like he didn't have any cancer, anything going on, and it still hits home. It still hits home because it's like he never complained. Nobody knew that he was sick at all, but people were bashing him whenever those photos leaked of how he looked skinny, and people were just like, "Oh, he looks like he's on crack. He looks like he's on drugs." And it's like now those people are seeing it from a different perspective because they're like, "Damn, like he was sick," and it's just it.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I didn't really think it through when I was saying it because I was like, oh, that's gonna be emotional. But yeah, no, I'm with you. I think like was it the Nine Bloods? I'm getting the number wrong, I think. But like that one, like it looked different than he normally did. But I just assumed it was a part of the role. I never really as I said, he's always proven to work with the role that he has. And as I said, I don't think there's a movie of his I haven't watched. Oh, actually, that's not right. Message for the King I haven't watched, but it's because I want to wait I want to just have a great day where I'm just focused on it. So, but in general, like I just think about, but I say all that to say, when you say hard work and determination, that's definitely one of the first people that comes into my head. And somebody that's inspired me through the years, through every character that he's done. And he's done some prolific people. And so, but yeah, I think that is an amazing thing. But one of my other questions is when it comes to acting, what even made you get into acting? Why was that even something that you wanted to move towards?
So I was actually pursuing the NFL before that. A lot of my friends, family, close people, they know that. I was in college playing college ball at Wayland Baptist University, and I was just getting to the age to where I felt like I couldn't go any further with it. I felt like by the time I was going to get out of college, I was going to be 26, which means I had like 4 years before I turned 30. I played the running back position. So I sat down with my coaches. I sat down with my my advisor, who happened to be the theater director, Marty Runnels, who is no longer at the school. He finally retired, and he's doing he's living that blessed life, that retired life. So blessings to him. I just felt like acting was always in the back of my mind. I never did it in high school, and I was like, I'm gonna give this a go. I can do football roles with this. I can do acting until I'm 80, 90 years old. I can't do that with football. So that's what really, that was like one of the first steps was like, okay, I think I'm gonna pursue this. And then a couple months in, I was like, you know what? I think I could turn this into something. And it's just I go into it with the same mentality if I was on the football field, but this is definitely my life. Acting is definitely my life. But I just remember to stay humble and just continue to do what I'm supposed to be doing, hold myself accountable.
Jason.
I'm sorry, guys. My son just lost his mind.
Oh, I'm like, what's happening?
Hey, did y'all hear all that or no?
No.
For a
Didn't hear
minute,
anything.
for a
We
minute, I
heard-
was like,
Yeah, because I was talking to my son about please leaving the room because he's
No.
really mad because he wants to play with his dad right
it's
now.
all good, brother. It's all good. For a second, I was like,
You
man,
were
am I gonna have to take over
You
the
like
show?
to
Well,
leave?
let me actually call Robert in here. Oh
Yeah,
no,
you can hear what's happening over here.
he went off screen, bro. It was just me.
Yeah, so here, Boston, come here.
Hey, buddy.
He's not having a good day right now.
Look, say,
Boston.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
What's up, man? He's not having
Are
a good day.
Are you sad, buddy? What's wrong?
What's
Can
wrong,
you go
bud?
hang out- Can you hang out with mommy for a little bit? No.
He
You
said,
wanna
no,
sit
I
here?
want to get in with the
Here's
big
the hat,
boys.
you-
Heck yeah.
You're playing with the big boys
Are you,
now.
are you gonna do zombie arms, Boston?
You can go to the room, you go to the bed.
I know. I can't go to sleep right now. I have to do the podcast.
He's like, I want to go to bed now. It's
Well,
Thursday night.
And now every Thursday he comes in and he's like, Dad, no podcast.
Oh
No
my
podcast.
gosh.
And so it's like, buddy, it's 1 hour a week. Like, come on. But I understand.
You got the rest of it.
I know, but it's what it is. Hey, do you have you asked mommy? I don't know if you deserve it because you're screaming right now. But can you go help mommy with sister? If we give you how nope. No? Okay.
I got some questions for you, Ynez. Like,
All right.
what are some of your biggest roles you've done so far?
So I am in 13 Reasons Why, season 3, episode
Yo.
9, and I'm one of the football players.
Okay.
I got casted for Stranger Things. I'm in 2 episodes for that. I already filmed one of them, and I've got to go to Albuquerque to film my other one at Albuquerque Studios. I signed with Haynes. I've got a modeling gig with them, and I went to do my photo shoot back in October in Miami. Went and filmed a Clint Eastwood film in October as well. I'm
the
on
freaking heck,
Tubi
man?
app. I'm on Tubi app with Love and Drugs 2. I'm on Roku app with Forgiven Felons. Filmed The Next Great Builder with Dork Productions, and their Netflix is looking at it. HDTV's looking at it. So I feel like it's a lot of great achievements, but it's not enough. You know what I mean? I'm always wanting to push that. You know what I mean? I
don't have any of those, but yeah.
Work ethic. but it's just the tip of the iceberg, man.
Sure.
My boy right over here. Is it cool if I bring him?
Yeah,
he's
go
right
for
over
it.
there.
Sure.
I literally brought a 3-year-old into the show, guys.
Come here, boy. Let me bring my boy on here real quick, man.
I literally have my boy.
I got hey.
So this is my
Hi.
boy right here.
What's up, boss man?
We have about 3 or 4 projects lined up between us.
Yeah, that you're casted in 3 at least.
Yeah.
But the company itself has like probably 6.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
So-
dope,
This
man.
is my go-to guy. He's also my roommate, and he's we're working hard. You know, he's currently
Oh,
he's got 3 big projects. Winter Stellar. We already filmed a short film for that, or like a preview.
Test footage, yeah.
That's on my that's on our Facebook pages. We've got the Embers, which is the biggest project.
Yeah, that's a superhero project.
Super one. I play a speedster in that.
Ooh, I'm ready
Yeah.
to watch that.
That one's insane.
That's probably the biggest one, hands down.
He's currently writing. I'm gonna let you say that one.
The project we announced yesterday. Yeah, so we're working on a project. He approached us to work on a project called Goliath, and it's a boxing short film, and will hopefully be a full feature when it's all said and done. But yeah, really telling a story of loss, journey, and glory. We're really excited about that. And then with the Embers, that's a whole nother
thing.
that's a podcast by itself.
Oh wow.
That's a whole thing.
we could definitely have a podcast
done
where both of y'all have
correctly.
your own screen and we talk about it. We can make that happen.
If the
I know the
Embers is done properly, it could very well. This is bold words, and I'm a little biased, but it could very well rival DC and Marvel.
Yo, what?
So,
Speaking it into existence,
No.
that's all, we're gonna end it like that.
What?
yeah,
What?
been working
You're
on that
firing
for
shots?
like years.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
for real. So yeah, we're excited. We're excited to see where it goes.
Might have to do a little talking. I've got some ideas of my own. I'm just kidding.
But
no,
man,
seriousness, I have
this is
I
it.
have a whole thing. No, I was just saying I had a whole thing we can talk about later, but I've yet to do it. But it's like we probably have to do a podcast for it. But anyway, moving on. That sounds disgusting.
Let's
For the next 2 weeks.
Step one.
We have both y'all on as the show, so we'll talk about that after the show. So, very cool. Yeah, I mean, dude,
That's
those
awesome.
are some amazing new projects, and then that you're getting to do your own stuff is even cooler. Like I know getting to do big movies and films, but I know be able to create your own stuff is probably where your heart is more. Is that correct?
It's
Or
kind
you
of in the
your
middle.
heart- Okay.
This is a story that the boxing script is something that I've been working on since 2018, and
Wow.
that's something that I don't want to touch anything else on my own until that one comes out, so that way people can see like, okay, he's not just throwing different stuff all the time. Like he's worked on this one project for so long, he's done the projects that he's already assigned to, he's making a name out of himself. And then it's like, okay, now this is his baby. They wrote this, they picked up this script, they're producing it. You know, we're gonna try to approach, Fuquay, with it and see where it goes.
Yeah.
Dude, that's dope, man.
So
That's so cool. I'm excited to see all these things popping off.
thanks for having me on.
Thanks for hopping on, man.
Well, thanks. Looking forward to having you on our real show as an actual guest.
Heck yeah.
So, yeah, it sounds like we have a lot of fun talks about that creative process. So, but yeah, Trey, do you have any questions from all of? You just hit us with so much stuff. Like we're gonna have so many questions. Trey, you have any questions?
Yeah. What's been the most challenging aspect for you as an actor so far? I guess like anything. What has been the most challenging? Either your most challenging role or most challenging like philosophy of being an actor, or just whatever.
Hardest role, and it's a theater role, so a lot of people are kind of like, it's theater, but like portraying Tom Robinson in To Kill a Mockingbird was really, really tough because I had to change my dialect. I had to change everything. That's probably been one of the toughest roles. Because I all these roles that involve like military, or it's boxing or football or whatever, I feel like because I still have my athletic background, I'm already used to working out, and I'm used to going, the extra mile for that. So that's not really as tough for me. It's the fact of doing stuff that I've never done before. I'm approaching this military role differently than all my other roles. I'm doing stunt training. I'm doing fight training. I'm weapons training, learning all sorts of stuff. I want to be able to go and talk with different military people in the reserves, and enlisted, just getting ideas from everybody and just picking their brain. So
That must be interesting.
that's what, yeah, it's really, really exciting to be able to learn from them. I attempted to go to the Army. I got to Fort Jackson. I was with ep0303 company in South Carolina, and I had an asthma attack, Category 5 asthma attack in the gas chamber.
Oh,
You have to
wow.
state your American ethos in there. So I got past that first line of like, I'm an American soldier. Boom, hit the ground. That's all I remember.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It took like a week and a half to get medically discharged, but I have all my Army stuff on my page. And I posted that when I was finally got casted for the role and I was able to talk about it, that I'm approaching it with that mindset. That was in 2016. We're in 2021 now. I am getting into the best shape of my life, working hard. I only have like 2 more months to hit it. I'm at 187. I weighed in at like 187 today. I got to get to 210 pounds by March.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh, wow.
just making sure I'm eating a lot. And then on
Yeah.
top of that, working out, constantly making
Yeah.
sure I'm drinking my water. So I
Speaking
feel
of
like
which,
it's just that preparation.
I'm just drinking water.
I feel that.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, you should
That's
just
so
go to-
cool.
should just go to Spanky's and eat a bunch of cheese sticks. That'll fix your problems. So
Oh, I feel that, man.
those are some delicious
Oh,
cheese
man.
sticks. Sorry. Anytime I can shout out Spanky's in Lubbock, I will.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah,
tried
get a sponsor for us.
What did you say, brother?
I was saying,
Spanky's? Oh,
yeah, I was
sorry.
saying have them be our sponsor.
Yeah.
That's really cool, man. So so you actually went in and did training so that you could get the whole roll down.
I still am actually. I still am. We start starting training and weapons training in a couple of weeks. So I'm just getting into the basics of that.
Yeah.
Went to do rock climbing the other day. That was hard. That was
Yeah.
tough.
I bet.
So just being able to get into that, we're getting into the mindset of training twice a day now, 5 times out of the week. But really more importantly, it's just a diet, just keeping my body lean, but building so much muscle. It's tough. It's for sure tough,
Yeah.
but I'm definitely excited for it. And it's going to be fun.
Well, and I was going to ask you that, and this is back to the hard work and determination. Is that I assume the studio has certain trainings set for you, but the things that you have been doing are your own. You just wanting to be as prepped as you can. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And again, that's an amazing example, and that you're like, hey, no, they haven't scheduled these. These are things I'm doing. I'm doing everything I can with my free time to when I get to those meetings and those trainings, I am professional as possible. So I kind of know what's going to happen,
Yep.
but then I'm still learning and growing. And that's a great example for making you better. Is the idea that I'm not going to just stop with the minimum. Hey, they have training for me. They have this set up. No, I'm going to go do my own stuff. I'm going to make sure that I am working hard as possible. So when I get to that point, I don't look like I'm just starting. It looks like I'm halfway through. You know what I'm saying? And that's awesome.
Exactly.
And, I think about, and I'm going to do it to you again, but you made me think about it. But I was just thinking about the same idea with Chadwick Boseman, that for him, he believed that he was going to get back to that weight. He was going to get back to Black Panther weight, and he was fighting for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's insane. Again, that's what makes me think of that. It's like that was his goal. Well, he was going to be in that shape.
Look,
wow.
I told myself when he passed away that like if I have a headache and I gotta film that day, unless like it's COVID reasons, then it's like, okay, I gotta go get checked. But if I'm feeling under the weather, if I got like a headache that day or something, I'm gonna get through it, because he probably was having massive
Yeah.
massive health issues while filming, and he just got through it. It not once came out in 5 years. And I have to remind myself, like, don't complain. Stop complaining. Tell yourself that you're not sick. That way you can get through it. That's something that really inspires me, because he was gone too soon, way too soon.
Yeah. No, wait. As I said, I assumed we were gonna get tons of movies from him and then again, as you mentioned, is that no, it's not that he had a whole team working on his health. So he wasn't just pretending like he didn't have this thing. He had a team of people trying to get him better. And so if you're sick, you need to get yourself better. But there is points where it's like, I deal with chronic pain all the time, and it's like, but as a dad, I don't have a choice. I can't like just take the day off. I can't be like, hey son, I'm gonna stay in bed all day. You go feed yourself. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a choice. I have to go do it. And it's like the same idea. Like, I still need to lose weight and work on things to make myself better. But again, I have to push through it. And I think, he's a great example. And I appreciate that you've keen from that, where it's like, man, he pushed through these days that me and you probably don't even understand the kind of pain he was going through. And, but he did it
at all.
And then you watch his last stuff and you're like, man, okay. Okay, you can do an emotional performance like that, dealing with all this stuff.
If you go and see Endgame, when he walks through the portal and Cap looks back at him, he looks skinnier than usual. Like you can kind of tell, like, maybe because they filmed that like around 2017, 2018. So like you can kind of tell, maybe it started hitting him hard again.
Yeah,
because I know that he filmed 21 Bridges after that, after he was done filming Infinity War and Endgame. So he looked good in Bridges, but it's kind of like it's rough. That was like as shocking as like Kobe's death. Like, man, didn't expect it at all. Yeah, for sure.
And they were so close to each other too. It was like, come on, guys.
That's what made.
I like what Carrie's saying here. I can't click on it, you have to, Jason.
There you go.
Yes, I think that's what sets you apart is you're very consistent, will do, and winner lifestyle mindset. It's not just on an interview day, it's 365. That's incredible.
Carrie, thank you so very much for that. Yes, ma'am. It definitely means the world to me to not just come up onto an interview and just be like, oh, I work out, I'm gonna put on a thing. Like, no, I actually work out. I put in the work. And I make sure I show it on social media. If you go and follow my social media page, you'll see that, whether I show up to a photo shoot or whether it's, stuff that's on my stories, I'm always putting in the work. You've got to put in the work. I'm about to go back home to Lubbock. And
Lubbock, Texas.
Lubbock, Texas. The Lubbock, Texas. I'm about to go spend some time over there with some family, and I'm going to continue putting in the work over there. So people are going to probably see me like running down 34th Street or 50th Street, jogging. It's just me putting in the work.
Sorry. Trey, you've never seen those cheese sticks. They're amazing. They're like, it's like cheese.
Clearly I haven't.
It's, I don't know how to explain it. A funnel cake cheese is, anyways, sorry.
Interesting. It sounds amazing, and it makes me very hungry, and I don't like that.
Hang out with me, and for some reason we're in Lubbock. I guess hanging out with Carrie. I don't know, or Joe. One of them.
Either,
both of them. Or Gabby. There's lots of people
and Sandy, and then Jaime can come down from Chicago.
Yeah. Anyways,
Chicago.
But I could see you just running around, getting the work in. And you're in LA now, right? Is that correct? Because I imagine it would be very hard to.
No, I'm in Dallas.
Oh, in Dallas. Okay, so how does that work?
How
does that work?
So I just travel. Travel. I whether it's flying or whether it's driving. I love to drive, by the way. So anytime that because of COVID. So when I went and filmed Stranger Things, I had to go in quarantine for like a couple of days before I actually filmed my scenes because I play an extras role. Even though I have like a few lines and stuff for it, I still have to quarantine, and that's what sucks. Before COVID, before this pandemic, it was kind of like, oh, you go, you're there for yada yada yada. But now it's like you know, if I got to film a role for more than like 15 to 30 days, I've got to quarantine for so, you know, so long, and then just move forward from that. But yeah, I always travel. I've been here in Dallas since November. Like I said, we just got back from Houston, you know, last weekend. We were there for like 3 days filming. Yeah, just that's the goal. You know, especially coming back from Bogota. I'm not gonna get into like the financial compensation for that, but let's just say I'm gonna be set big time.
Sure.
So
Okay.
I'm definitely already looking into, okay, now that I have this kind of money, should I move to Atlanta or LA? You know, I'm already talking, you know, with family members and with one of my agents about it. But I just like to travel, so it doesn't really bother me.
sure.
Anytime a casting call gets put out or something, I always let them know, like, hey, I can travel, you know, and yada yada yada, and just move forward with that.
And like Dallas, Atlanta's an amazing hub. So Atlanta would be awesome because there's a chance to shoot there, but also it's an easy flight. As I said, when I go do tours and stuff, a lot of the time we go through Atlanta. And so, no, I understand that part. But I was kind of wondering what that looked
sure.
like. But that's very cool, man. And I didn't realize that you were in Dallas. So that's yeah, but and it's especially now it's probably easier, though travel's harder. I mean, there's a lot less people on planes than there were.
Yeah, definitely a lot. Like, I mean, I live over here in the Denton area, so I get to Lubbock in like 4.5 hours.
Oh, I have family in Denton. Cool.
Houston's like 3.5. Oh, really? That's dope. That's dope. But yeah, it's either flying or driving is definitely
cool.
key.
Yeah, that's an amazing thing. Is there anything else? We're gonna pin the tail on the hat here on this part. Is there anything else you just want to say when it comes to? Well, we'll just all say it. So why is getting better at what you love something that will make your year better? Why do you think that is a thing? What do you think?
Because my main goal is to work with Marvel Studios, and I feel like
let's go.
Yeah, that's my main goal, and everybody, all my close ones know that, you know. So that's gonna push me to that.
Yo,
So I'm just gonna leave it like that. Kevin Feige,
go.
look, man. If you put out a casting call for Bishop, I'm ready, Kevin.
Let's
get it going.
Let's go.
Yes, please.
I'll
Bishop,
get the dreadlocks, everything, man. I'll grow up. I already got the beard. I'll get the beard.
Now,
give it like 2 weeks, and I'll look different.
Was Bishop in?
He was in Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past, right. And what little tidbit? What frustrates me so much about Fox's X-Men is they just never had mainstay people. And what I mean by that is, yes, they had their iconic Professor X, Magneto, Wolverine, Jean Grey, Scott, but like they would throw in like Blink, for example. They would throw in Bishop. They would throw in people that they just were never main or like they would just filter them in and out.
They just kill them off.
I hate it. I hate it so much. But anyway, well, that's a whole other podcast.
It's okay. Because look,
Disney owns them
because
now.
Fox characters, X-Men, they're with Marvel Studios, which means Kevin Feige's about to give them.
Yes.
They can get their own show. They can get their own movie. So, Bishop, give me that.
Bro, please. Let's go, man.
What do you think, Trey?
Yeah, I think being good or getting better at what you love is something that will really add to your new year. Honestly, man, like it's going to add so much to your life because getting better, honestly, at the minimal things, getting up earlier, eating healthier, working out, like, and then on top of that, I would love to really start getting better at beatboxing because that will really add a lot of confidence and inspiration to my life because that's a lot of other things that I can add towards as far as beat making and all that stuff. And it will help me honestly be more of a a joyful person. So that's what I have to say about that is getting better at what I love will add to my life.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
No,
That's amazing.
That's awesome. And I would appreciate if you got better at beatboxing, because then that would make you even more awesome for me. And I appreciate that all the time. But
I'm hitting writer's block right now.
Spinner's
block. I don't know.
As I talk to you, as I think about this, I mean, I feel like it's so easy to get down on myself because I have a newborn baby, and she's definitely my first priority. And so practicing rapping or doing things that move me forward in that area is just not happening. And I want to, and I beat myself up about it, but I'm like, you know what? Being a great dad is more important to me ever. You know what I'm saying? I got to do a lot of cool stuff throughout the years of my life. And if all I ever get to be is just an awesome dad, that's awesome. And I'll take that. But also, I still want to get better. I still want to write albums.
That's amazing.
These things, but
that transfers
again,
over.
What?
Being a better dad will transfer over, so you'll make your kid's life better.
And my son, his new favorite things are like all these different dads rapping to their kids, and I'm like, great. I'm gonna have to come up with my own YouTube channel where I'm just doing. I already rap to my kid all the time. I just never thought to record videos for it. But now at this point, we're probably moving to that section. So it's just funny how things move. But it's like I want to fight harder for this, and I think that's why getting better at what you love is a great thing. And sometimes it's hard. Sometimes making those steps, because you're like, I don't want to ruin the thing I love. I don't want to spend too much time with it, or I'm going to hate it. Because the truth is, as a rapper, I hate writing songs and I hate recording them, but I love performing in front of thousands of people. And so there's parts of it I don't like.
I feel that.
But
I feel that.
I gotta get to that point. So, but the problem is, if I don't have written songs and if I don't have them recorded, then nobody cares about anything I say. And freestyling has got me some performances because then I didn't have to worry about it. But the truth is if you don't have a record, you don't have these things, you don't really have anything that anybody wants to learn about you. And so it's like you have to fight for these things. You have to write them down. You have to do this thing. And though I love how people react when I perform, I have to do other things. And so that's what I want to do. Is I just want to get better at the things I don't like, but I love the affirmation. I can't say it. But anyways, that's what I want to do. Trey,
that's amazing.
Are we going to skip question of the day today?
We can.
Or do you want
Doesn't matter to me.
Up to you.
It can be really quick.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Now we're going to do question of the day. Trey's going to read us a question, and me and you and Trey are going to try to give us the best, funniest answer we can come up with on this. It's pretty simple. Let's go.
It's time for question of the day.
So we got a question from Twitter per usual. It is from our boy at iGreenGod. So when you were a kid, what seemed like the best thing about being a grown-up?
Ooh. I mean, going to the movies by yourself. I know that sounds terrible, but it was it was like that I could go to whatever movie I wanted to. I love the idea of that. Now I can't even go to the movies, so whatever. That's like if we're growing up.
I mean, you can, but it's just split apart and quarantined. So
yeah, no, my wife won't let me go to the movies, Trey.
Dang it.
Okay,
my wife.
My answer would probably have to be eat whatever I want. Because growing up, I was just like, especially as a kid, I'm kind of like, oh, they're not gonna let me eat that chocolate cake. Wait until I'm 18. I can eat whatever I want. Now it's like, I can't eat that because I'm gonna get fat in it. Like, I don't want to do that. I gotta take care of the skin. Like, it's rough. It's rough.
It's gross looking back because people were like, I want to have ice cream for breakfast. I'm like, please no. Like, I'll have it a la mode I'll have it on waffles or something, but I'm not trying to like do that. It's just gross. Like people are like, birthday cake for everything.
I will be gone. I will be asking the Lord for prayer. I'm going to be praising the Lord in that sacred area that's called the restroom if I eat ice cream for breakfast.
But for me, I would say having people over whenever I wanted, because like I love my folks. I feel like my sister literally could have friends over whenever and I couldn't, but it's fine. It just getting out, moving out, and having my own place. All I had to do was ask roommates if people could crash. It didn't matter. So obviously we didn't have 20 people in a house at once, but obviously I can't do much of that anymore. We still have people over from time to time, but we try to keep it safe as safe as possible. But anyway, but yeah, that has been our bit of question of the day.
That is
So-
awesome. So now it's time for us to make up a rap song in this.
Let's get it.
And so where this rap song will be about getting better at what you love. And
They
we're going to
better
talk
rap,
about
man.
and so it's going to be the chorus is going to have something to do with getting better at what you love. I don't know exactly what it's going to feel like yet. I'm working on it.
Bro,
And then we're going to use
bro,
bits.
This nigga on here looks just like you, bro. I've been trying to hold myself together.
We can hear you the entire way.
Okay. Bro.
Look like your boy, or Trey looks like your boy?
What?
What's happening?
I have
He has a clone of one of us on the other side of him right now.
I have my roommate Noah. He looks just like you, brother. He looks so you the whole time you've been making the same facial expressions, same jokes, and I'm just like, Noah?
Me?
I thought you were upstairs.
Oh my god.
And he came downstairs and
That is very funny.
it's like, yeah, I was meant to do this interview with y'all because my boy is literally right over there.
I mean, you're gonna have to show him on the screen now, dude. If you'll let
Noah, come over here, brother. He just want to see you real quick, bro. Look at this Logan-looking guy. Look.
All right, here we go. Is he gonna come on? No. Yes, baby. Here it is.
It's my doppelganger.
He's fucking losing it.
Oh, awesome, man.
Bro.
Brother, Jason, I had a twin. This
Yeah,
whole
sorry.
time.
I didn't want to tell you about it, but I thought I would.
Separated at birth, man.
That was great. That was good. Man, you made a great bit, dude.
Wow.
That's awesome. I'm gonna make a beat while you guys talk.
Oh,
All right, so Trey's gonna be working on a beat about our song. Is there any bits from our conversation that you want to make sure is in our inspirational song about how you need to get better at what you love? What do you think?
Oh, I kind of just want to hear y'all freestyle it. I'm excited.
Well, we need Trey to make the beat, so me and you are stalling at the moment. So, what are some things that we actually talked about during the episode?
We got to talk about work ethic. We got to talk about Punisher. We got to talk about we had the quizzes, you know. So we got to talk about. We brought up teacher a lot. We talked about truck driving. What else? Chadwick Boseman. Maybe make a shout out to him in some type of way.
Yeah, no, those are all things we talked about. We made a lot of funny jokes. We found Trey has a twin brother in Dallas, and so that's exciting. And we also, what else? Whoa, what's happening? What's happening? We're going on tour. We're going somewhere.
My phone is like literally dying.
Oh, so you need a charge. It's okay. It's okay. Do your thing. So, yeah, we talked about all those things. We also did a question of the day where we asked about what could you actually do when you were an adult, something you really wanted to do. We talked about our different highlights of the week, and your highlight of the week is way better than ours, and that you have a new movie, which is exciting. And there's just so many things that we could talk about. I think so. What I'm going to do is I'm going to workshop here the chorus as we're waiting for Trey and waiting for you to charge your phone. So don't worry about me, guys. Let's try some stuff here. So how about let's see. We need a change in our life. Getting better at what you love. No, I don't think so. How about?
Do you need it that slow, Jason?
No. I'm workshopping right here. Okay.
Your voice is crazy. What the heck? Hey, plot twist, guys. Jason is a hacker, and he hacked my account, so now he has voice mod.
Oh yeah. I can go. It's getting better at watching live. Getting better at watching live. No. Hold on.
Every day I will be. Oh wait, it's probably not gonna do that. Slow. Okay. How about every day, every day, getting better day. Hey. No, I don't like that. Let's see. Getting better every day. I'm just playing. You should know I'm just playing right now, guys. All right, how about this one? Hello. Hi. All right, back to this. Let's see. You gotta get better. You gotta get better. You gotta get better. Here we go. Gotta get better. Gotta get better. Here we go. Here we go. I don't know. Anybody in the chat have any ideas for my course? Something about getting better. Let me switch it out here so we're not confusing everybody. Here we go. Okay. So anybody in the chat have any ideas?
I'm ready to rock and roll when you guys are.
All right. Well, let's go. Let's start the song up, guys. Let me get my voice changer ready. All right.
All right. So Ynez, what is your stage name?
Oh yeah, what's gonna be your rap name? You said you wanted to do a rap character one day. What's your What's your name today? What are we gonna give you?
You know what? I kind of like the name Draco.
Draco?
Okay.
Is that right?
Draco?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just cutting in and out.
Draco, yeah, for sure.
Sweet.
Okay, here we go.
Awesome. Go sick nasty. You ready, Jason?
Yeah, let's go.
Yo, we got DJ Sound Effects, Scout the Psalmist, and Draco on the mic. Let's get it.
Change your life. Change your life. Okay, here I go again. Only if I can't take it back and then I win. I understand I'm looking for it, waiting for a dream. Telling them the questions like my life was on the team. Now here we go, there I go, where I got to say it. You knew that I can make it down and now I can't prevail it. And now we know life is only simple situations. We're looking for the time, now we got our destinations. This is what I do when I gotta break it down. I tell them what I'm saying and I'm feeling it now. And I'm waiting for the sound like I gotta be profound. Lyrically, I know what I'm doing, and it's on the ground. Here we go, there we go, here I am now. Here it goes, feel it right now. Now I gotta rearrange things real quick. Just give me a second. You gotta make a change in your life. You gotta get it better. If you're doing all the things right, you gotta get better. You're doing what you thinking is real. You gotta get better. You're doing what you thinking is real. You gotta get better. You're feeling your dream and then your time get better. But now you're running because you're feeling your mind. You're getting better because you gotta do the things that you love. You gotta get better. You're feeling this way. Let's start. Now I'm sitting here looking at my life like it's all together. Now I got to say that one thing is only weather. Now we made jokes about the things that we could see. How teachers work so many hours that we still can't be what they love. The thing that they do, they take care of them kids, help them grow and do amazing things there. And if it wasn't for a teacher, I would never be a rapper and MC sitting here freestyling for me. And now I got to take it all together all the time. I'm thinking about Chadwick Boseman. Oh my, that dude had a work ethic that almost made me explode. I'm thinking, do I really know what tears roll down my eyes, bro? Now I got to think it. It's never gonna be. We gotta exhale and then we gotta breathe. Only if I knew that I can't ever see. You with me doing this now, but now I can't be. Get better. You gotta 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 better for the things that you love. Now, anyways, we can talk about my boy Ynez and how he had to break it from football and give it in. He might have broke his ankles in his knees, but he be what he knows that he's doing. Now everybody see him up on the movie screen like he's breaking it down. Gonna be a bounty hunter, I don't even know right now. I gotta exhale, I break it in, I take it right through. And I'm sitting here waiting for Bogota, that's true. And only if I can't break it like I'm in a Camaro. I'm looking for my people and he's doing something Romero. Anyways, he's gonna be one day be like Bishop just chilling on the Marvel Universe. Like he'll have his own movie and his TV show. Only if I can't break it if he got to say it. Oh, and oh no, now I'm about to stop and then explode. I say that this is one thing that I don't even know. Yo, here it is again. Only if I give it when I exhale and grin with the people that could then. Oh, here I go again. Here we go. So now I got one last chorus, then we done, bro. I said get better, you gotta 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 get better, you get better, you get better, you get. Now sitting here, stop down, top down, flipping the rope. Now you got some flip the flow, get it down, get it roll. Now we got to write our own documentaries and things, put together our own movies, our own things. I'm not just directing the things that I do, doing my own writing stuff. I got to break it all true. Ooh, straight inspiring me and Trey. Only if I be getting better at a rap and a beatboxing. Only if it's all. But now we got to fall. I get what I was doing and I'm trying to run it, y'all. And my son's running in like, hey, Daddy, I can't have you do with the podcast IB. But I'm like, yes, son. Sorry, here you go again. I'm gonna rap and flow because I gotta give it in. Anyways, now I cannot see what you want me to say. I gotta give it going right and I'm running this way. I guess we're done with the song. And I hope I really did talk about the things that we talked about again. Hey. Oh.
Hey.
There you go.
Dope sick nasty.
Sorry, I had some issues in the beginning. I couldn't get Trey's mic right, and then I realized I could just turn it up. So,
hey, no, I dig that. Yeah, y'all killed it.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, man.
That was
Thank
amazing.
you so much for being on the show, man. We really appreciate getting to talk to you. And as I said, we're looking forward to having you on the show again. And that will be awesome. And I think that's the part. Like, as I said, talking to people about what makes their year better. It's so amazing because it just helps me really help my own focus. And I think that's great. And I said, I've heard you talk about, like, think about like just 6 months ago when you were on Jaime's show talking about all the things you're doing. And then now all these amazing things that even happened in just the last few months is insane to think about. And it's super encouraging. Yeah. And so thank you so much again for being on the show, man.
Thank you so much. It's a complete honor. I look forward to, coming on the show again. Y'all keep killing it. Beatbox, bro. You keep doing your thing. You keep doing your right. We all just gonna come together one day. We're gonna do an awesome project together. But yeah, it's dude, definitely an honor to have been a part of the show.
Yeah. That'd be sick, man. Thank you so much for coming on, dude. So does he want to go ahead, Jason?
Yeah. Do you want to pitch? Is there anything that you want to pitch to the people at the moment?
This is your time. This is your plug. This is your moment.
I just want to make a shout out. Yeah, I just want to make a shout out to all my family, friends back at home that are supporting me. I love y'all so much, and I'll see y'all soon. People that are just trying to get into the industry, keep going. If you get a no during an audition, do not stop. Continue pushing through. Push. Don't go for those roles that just get you typecasted. Work on your range. Do comedy. Do action. Do thriller. Do suspense. Do drama. Do horror. Go from theater to film. Do some just everything. Just change it up. Try to perfect yourself, and more importantly, God first. That's it.
Amen.
Dope sick nasty, man.
I mean, as I say all the time, I said I've been doing this for 20 years, and the most successful year I ever had rapping was at 40. So it's like you never know, and if you quit on yourself, now again, you need to take care of yourself. If you're homeless and you're fighting for your dream, go take care of yourself. Go work, live with your family. Don't be afraid of that. But for real, like, because I've done that. You know what I'm saying? I've struggled to the point where I'm like, oh no, I can't go back to do anything. No. go take care of yourself, because when you take care of yourself is when those things are going to happen. But still don't stop fighting for your dreams. And I think that that's an amazing thing. I said, I don't,
Amen.
I mean, yeah. I said, you said don't get typecast, or you could be like Chadwick Boseman and typecast yourself into being the most epic, only can play epic people. This dude's like, no, I'm just gonna, no, you typecast me into being only epic human beings. That's fine. Like, how do you even put yourself
to that? Amen to that.
But anyways, thank you so much, everybody, for listening to the podcast. Thank you for all the new people that listen, because we have a Ynez here. Make sure if you go listen to our podcast at anywhere the podcasts are, at Spotify, anywhere, it's Flows, the number 4, the letter U pod, and check it out. Please listen to it and subscribe and add it. Please like our Facebook page so more people watch our stream, and come back next Thursday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time and watch us. Make sure you check out nomadweb.design. They're amazing web designers. They designed our website, flowsforyou.com. If you need a very affordable and elegant design, Nomad Web Design is an amazing place for you. And also, Night Watch Games, they have a new YouTube show coming up, so make sure you do that. They have some games that they're working on, and they have a great store in San Antonio. They should go check it out. So those are some of our sponsors. Sorry, guys, that I ruined your sponsor time, but I'm trying. Trey, is there anything else I forgot?
If you guys want to be a part of the show, feel free to reach out to us, hit us up, and you can be on the show. If you guys have a question of the day yourself, we would love to feature it on the show and be goofy. But yeah, hit us up, and that's all I got, Jason.
Okay, now it's time for the show where Trey shows off his freestyle skills, Ynez, and you're just going to give him one word, and he's going to make up a great song just for you.
Pop-Tart.
So give Pop-Tart.
Pop-Tart.
Nice. That's going to be awesome.
So I got a treat for our current viewers. I do this little voice mod, but we have a twist to it.
Yeah! Thank you so much, Ynez, for being on the show. The word is Pop-Tart. The word is Pop-Tart. The word is Pop-Tart. Yeah! The way to have a great breakfast is to get a Pop-Tart, yeah. Make sure it's a s'mores one. The cherry is not all that great. The worst, the tip top on the list, the worst is strawberry. I don't care what you say, I'll take blueberry before strawberry. That is all I have to say. If you want a good breakfast, man, pop a little Pop-Tart in the toaster, fam. Get some milk, make sure the Pop-Tart's hot. Not piping, but just a little hot, yeah. This is Flows for You, what it do, yeah. Jason, take us home.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching the show. We appreciate it. Thank you, Ynez. Thank you so much, DJ Sound Effects. Thank you for all the amazing listeners that were here watching the show with us live. Have a great day, and y'all are amazing. Peace out.